Have you ever noticed your reactions happening before you've had time to think them through? That's not a coincidence. Your subconscious mind is constantly working behind the scenes, shaping your behavior, emotions, and decisions long before logic steps in. While you feel like you're consciously in control, psychology shows that much of daily life is guided automatically. The subconscious doesn't speak in words or explanations. It operates through patterns, habits, and emotional signals. In this countdown, we're uncovering 10 powerful things your subconscious mind controls without you realizing it. These aren't guesses or theories. They're well-documented psychological processes happening every day. As we move closer to number 1, you'll see just how much of your life is influenced beneath awareness and why understanding this changes everything. Number 10, what you notice and ignore. Your subconscious mind decides what you notice and what you completely miss. Every second, your senses absorb far more information than your conscious mind can process. To prevent overload, your subconscious filters reality based on relevance, past experiences, and beliefs. This is why two people can experience the same situation and walk away with entirely different perceptions. If your subconscious is trained to notice threats, danger stands out everywhere. If it's trained to notice opportunity, possibilities appear instead. You're not seeing the world as it objectively is. You're seeing the version your subconscious selects. This filtering keeps you functional, but it also shapes your reality. Becoming aware of this process is powerful because it explains why mindset changes perception more than circumstances ever do. Number 9. Your emotional reactions. Emotions often feel sudden, but they're rarely random. Your subconscious mind triggers emotional responses before conscious reasoning begins. A tone of voice, facial expression, or environment can instantly activate anxiety, comfort, or irritation. This happens because the subconscious evaluates emotional meaning faster than logic. Evolutionarily, this helped humans respond quickly to danger. Today, the same system still runs automatically. That's why you can feel stressed or uneasy without knowing why. Your emotions are signals created by subconscious assessment. Understanding this helps you stop fighting emotions and start interpreting them. They're not commands, but they are information. When emotions feel automatic, it's your subconscious doing its job. Number 8. Your sense of safety. Your subconscious constantly evaluates whether something feels safe or unsafe. This includes people, environments, ideas, and even opportunities. It doesn't judge safety logically, it judges familiarity. Anything familiar feels safer even if it's unhealthy. Anything unfamiliar triggers discomfort even if it's beneficial. This is why growth feels uncomfortable. Your subconscious isn't resisting change, it's protecting predictability. This mechanism explains fear of change, procrastination, and self-sabotage. Until the subconscious updates what feels normal, resistance remains. Growth becomes easier when familiarity increases. Understanding this helps you realize discomfort isn't danger, it's unfamiliarity. Number 7. Your habits and routines. Once a habit forms, your subconscious takes over completely. You don't consciously decide to repeat most routines. They happen automatically. This saves mental energy, which is why the brain loves habits, but it also locks patterns in place. Helpful or harmful familiar habits continue unless interrupted consciously. This automation explains why change feels difficult. You're not fighting laziness. You're interrupting an automatic system. The discomfort you feel isn't failure, it's resistance from the subconscious. Real habit change requires awareness and repetition. Willpower alone rarely works. Habits persist because they're efficient, not because they're good for you. Number 6. Your self-image. Your subconscious shapes how you see yourself. Repeated experiences, feedback, and internal dialogue quietly build an identity. Over time, that identity feels fixed and unquestionable. You act from it automatically. If your subconscious believes you're capable, confidence follows naturally. If it believes you're limited, hesitation appears even when logic disagrees. This explains why self-doubt can persist despite evidence. The subconscious protects familiar narratives, not objective truth. That's why behavior change often fails unless identity shifts first. Who you believe you are silently guides what you attempt, tolerate, or avoid. Number 5. Your decision-making. Many of the decisions you believe are logical are actually made subconsciously first. then explained later by logic. Research shows that emotional memory, familiarity, and comfort influence choices far faster than conscious analysis ever could. That's why people often feel confident about decisions that were emotionally driven, even when evidence suggests otherwise. Conscious thinking frequently acts as a narrator, not the driver. It explains choices after they've already been made. This also explains why knowing better doesn't always lead to better behavior. Awareness creates something crucial: a pause. That pause appears between impulse and justification. In that moment, influence returns. You're no longer reacting automatically. The goal isn't to silence the subconscious or fight it. It's to stop following it blindly. Once you notice how decisions actually form, choice becomes intentional instead of automatic. Number 4. Your reactions to stress. When stress appears, your subconscious immediately takes control. It activates automatic survival responses based on past experiences: fight, flight, or freeze, long before conscious reasoning can engage. This system once kept humans alive in dangerous environments. Today, it still activates during deadlines, arguments, criticism, or pressure. Without awareness, these stress reactions repeat automatically. You may snap, shut down, or panic without understanding why. Stress isn't weakness. It's subconscious protection. The problem isn't the response itself, but running it unconsciously. Recognizing stress patterns allows interruption. Instead of reacting, you begin regulating. Breath, posture, and awareness calm the nervous system, teaching the subconscious that the situation isn't a threat. Over time, this retrains the response. You're not fighting stress, you're updating the system. That's how control gradually returns. Number 3. Your motivation levels. Motivation feels unpredictable, but your subconscious largely controls it. Motivation isn't random. It's linked to perceived safety, reward, and identity. When a task aligns with what your subconscious believes is safe or familiar, motivation flows naturally. When it conflicts, resistance appears. This is why logic alone rarely creates motivation. You can understand why something matters and still avoid it. The subconscious must feel aligned. If a goal threatens identity or comfort, motivation drops instantly. Understanding this changes how you approach action. Instead of forcing willpower, you work with alignment. You make progress feel safer, smaller, and more familiar. Motivation rises as resistance falls. Once you stop blaming yourself and start understanding subconscious signals, effort becomes easier. Motivation stops being a battle and becomes a response to perceived safety and meaning. Number 2, your comfort zone. Your comfort zone isn't about comfort, it's about familiarity. The subconscious constantly pulls you toward what feels known, even when it limits growth. This is why people self-sabotage progress without understanding why. The subconscious values predictability more than improvement. Anything unfamiliar triggers discomfort, not because it's dangerous, but because it's unknown. Growth feels unsafe until familiarity increases. This explains procrastination, avoidance, and fear of change. The solution isn't forcing bravery, it's training familiarity. Repetition teaches the subconscious that new environments, behaviors, or identities are safe. Once that happens, resistance fades naturally. Comfort zones aren't fixed traits or personalities, they're learned patterns. And anything learned can be expanded. Growth becomes easier when the subconscious stops perceiving it as a threat. Number 1. How you experience life. Ultimately, your subconscious determines how life feels to you. It filters perception, colors, emotion, and assigns meaning to events. Two people can live the same life and experience it completely differently because their subconscious interpretations differ. One sees threat, another sees opportunity. One feels stress, another feels challenge. This is why inner change often transforms outer experience without changing circumstances. When the subconscious shifts, reality feels different. Not because life changed, but because perception did. Understanding this gives you real leverage. You stop chasing control outside and start influencing experience inside. Change the subconscious patterns, and the emotional experience of life follows. This is the deepest level of influence, how life is felt, not just lived. Your subconscious mind isn't working against you, it's working automatically. Awareness doesn't shut it down, but it gives you influence. The more you understand what's happening beneath the surface, the more control you regain above it. If this breakdown helped you see yourself more clearly, like the video, share it with someone curious about the mind, and subscribe for more content on psychology and self-awareness. Real power doesn't come from force, it comes from understanding.